All right, welcome to ResoBiz. I have a three-part series for us, and we're building something for somebody very special to the Dobro community, Rob Ickes. And this is not a signature model, this is just something he wants to try. And so I was actually about partway through the building it, and I thought, oh my, I ought to be sharing this build with people. So here we go. I guess from about the midway of build to right up to paint is what we'll do for this one this week. Hi, I'm Byrl with Byrl Guitars, and this is ResoBiz, where everything is greater with a resonator. So I'm trucking right along with this guitar, and I realized, other people would probably enjoy seeing the preparation for this, being that Rob is kind of special to all of us, and so I thought I'd share a little bit of the video for this, another guitar for Rob, and he's trying something different. So we've got one that's deeper than normal, and got a sound forward hole. It's all roughed in right now. You say, oh, you're missing some. Yeah, I know. These big giant quilted maple pieces were just wide enough, but binding goes right there, so I wasn't worried about that. Big tube, I think that's what they call it, tube quilt. It looks like giant tubes. When this is, see the way it just dipped in. It's really pretty. I know Rob likes figure. Hope he's gonna love this one. And then we'll have his signature head, but not the signature fretboard, because this is not the signature guitar. This is just one for him. But anyhow, there's where we're at so far. I have sanded the guitar a little bit more, so it's a little cleaner. And you can see this big old tube quilt in this thing. I bought that. I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but I just knew I wanted it because it's just this big, giant. I love busy quilt too, but this is just big fatties. I mean, that's an inch tube or belly in that quilt. It just looks like it's just like waves on an ocean. It's really pretty. And then we have real nice flame maple binding. It's going to be a beautiful guitar. I can't wait to give it to him. All right, so I have lost a piece, it looks like. I made a little piece. So I cut the channels for this head. I'm putting some flame maple binding on it. And I put the binding on the edges for the most part. But now I'm getting ready to put this last little piece in. And I heated it up, I bent it, I shaped it, but I may have to do it again. I've got the little angles all cut, and everything was fitting real nice. Ah, here it is. I got my little piece to go on there, and I think I'm pretty good. I'm checking. I might need to shave a little bit off of the end here because it's not quite where it needs to be, but there. It's funny what that little bit can do. Oh, not quite there yet. And I think I got it. There we go. So I'm going to put some accelerator on it because I don't want to hold it any longer than I have to. And I just will start in at one end. Actually, I better make sure It is a beautiful fall day. I don't know if you can hear the wind in the speaker or not, but it's a beautiful fall day. All right, I thought I'd share the look of it as it's getting kind of neck fitted up again. We got the head sanded a bit. Still got a little filler, epoxy filler I'm doing there. Let me see, what about these dark lines? I'm going to work with them, but that's to use this wood, you have to deal with the problems, which aren't problems because it's starburst, so it'll be black around the edges. But look at that. And then a little later, I'll wipe it down, and you can see what that's going to look like. Nice flame neck. And it's got a really, it's going to be beautiful. I'm loving it. The sides are, quilting in the sides are unbelievable. But they're not the same. It's that tighter, busier, which you can't tell. But there's like 3 different styles of quilting. I like them all. And this has got 2 of them, and I'll show the difference here in a little bit. But there's what we got going on so far. I've been testing dyes out for the binding. Trying to figure out exactly how I want to do the binding. And I'm going for it's orange, but I don't want that. I'm going for a medium. Get that in the light. There we go. So I think that's close to what I'm after. Oh, we'll see. All right, I gotta get to sanding the rest of this. Fill it on the sides. All right, I want you to see this figure. You see the grain lines. They're obviously not straight, right? We're used to straight grain lines in wood, but watch what happens when we actually put this is just lacquer. And that is a busy quilt. Isn't that amazing? Oh, where's the one? Yeah, I love that line right there. Check out this. All right, I do this a couple times. I do it for a couple different reasons, but it's always my favorite part to see what the wood looks like. That is amazing. That's all there is to that. It is just amazing. It's crazy that wood does that. Isn't that neat? You just don't know that's there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Rob should like it. That's not water I'm putting on there, by the way. It's lacquer thinner. It evaporates very quickly, but it also raises the grain and cleans it too. So a couple different reasons that I'm doing this, not just to see the grain, but it is amazing. It's definitely amazing. See that? It's like a vein through. I love that stuff. All right, the body's about ready. I think the body is ready, other than some masking. And now I'm just prepping this neck to see if, or make sure I've got it where it needs to be. More detailed you get, the slower everything goes. And it's like I could build a dobro and get the body, you've got the structure there in a week. But to do the finish part and the setup, which I like, but it's it's like you want to push, and it's exciting to see it come together. And then when it does, you got to put the brakes on, and it's just slow, tedious. And then when it's done, then it's perfect. No, it's never perfect. It's just as close as I can get it. But I always look at my work and I think, okay, here's how I could do it better next time. I'm always thinking that way. And I'm also, sometimes the way I remember stuff is by the flaws that stand out to me. And it's nice, sometimes I'll see one, I don't know that I'm going to see it. And I just see it like any other guitar. And so I'm not honed in on the very little detailed things that I remember. And it's like, oh, that's nice. And then I remember which one it is. It's like, oh, didn't even notice. And I was that way with the cars too. Sometimes all I can remember is the mistakes, the little flaws here and there that, most people don't even know about, but it's nothing's perfect. Or maybe it's not a flaw per se, it's just it's like you think there could be a better way, or there could be a better design, or better, and sometimes you just don't know what it is. But oh man, we're real close. I think, I'm just looking for little sand scratches. There we go. All right. This thing's gonna look really pretty when I start getting the stain on it. But first I gotta, I'll stain the binding, and then I gotta let it dry. And then I gotta mask everything off, except for what I want to be stained, as far as the tire body. Here we go. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button and the like button. That would be good. And then also watch out next week for the second part where we get it in the paint, and there's a oops that happens, and can we fix it? Look out for the next video next week. See you later.